when we go through challenges, whatever they may be, maybe it's a health struggle right now, God offers something greater than just a coping mechanism. He offers us His presence and transformation, the power to get through stuff. He offers us care from those around us. That's why I'm reaching out, not only with this message, but to care for you, right? Everybody's caring about themselves. Who's thinking about me, right? Do you ever just need somebody to talk to? And who do you talk to, right? So it's one thing to say you care, it's another to show up and help, answer questions. And listen, I don't have all the answers, but I've lived long enough and I've walked with Christ long enough that there's some profound, you know, wisdom that comes from heaven that could really help you if you're going through something right now and you're wondering, how do I get through it? And again, I've walked through deep despair, even asking God at one point in my life to take my life. Now, listen, years ago, when I asked the Lord to take me, just Lord, I don't want to live. Listen, you can't get much lower than that. But you know what? He met me there. He showed me that His vision for my life was bigger than what I could see. He reimagined my purpose and led me into something greater that fit who I am. Did you know that Romans 12, the word says, people wonder, people think God's purpose and plan for them is so evil. It's got to be so awful. You know, I'm going to hate it. Did you know? I don't know where you learned or people told you about God, but sometimes I want to say to people when they say, I don't believe in God, I want to say, well, I don't believe in that kind of God either. That's not who He is. No, His word says that His purpose for you is good, it's pleasing, it's perfect. What's that mean, Jimmy? That word perfect in the first century Greek meant it fits. Imagine His plan for you is it already fits who He made you to be. But here's the deal, you don't have the power to live it until you're plugged into the power, until the power, the person lives inside of you. That's what His Spirit does when we receive and we believe. He literally comes to live inside of us. We actually are not alone anymore. You may be alone right now. Maybe you're a widow. Maybe you're a teenager and you feel so alone, so lost, and so scared. But when you receive and you believe in Him, the word says, by grace are you saved through faith. It is a gift. And the only thing you can do is simply to believe, all in kind of faith. Believe in His name. He rose from the dead for you. I'm just here to tell you, if you're like me, you've tried a lot of things, things you wished you hadn't tried. Well, why not give God a try? Why not go all in and just commit yourself to Him today? Believe in Him. So, three steps: reimagine your life. You know, the previous messages, if you missed them, you can go into everywhere.church and you can hook up with that message on reset, how to let go of your past, failures, doubts, expectations. Did you know with Christ you get a brand new slate every day? So, what if God wants to do something new in your life and wants to transform you and your mind and your will? And then the second message a couple of weeks ago was renew. And I talked about that during the LA fires and also related to the fire you're going through right now, wherever you are. And you can be renewed and God can start over in your life. Just like the guy I talked about in LA, 90 some years old, he lost everything and he actually said, hey, I'm okay. I'll just start over. You know where you get that kind of power? That kind of power comes from Him. So if you're burned out and if you're about to give up, if you're discouraged and depressed, if your life is caved in on you, did you know He's got a dream for you? He's got something that you cannot imagine. So reimagine. Ask God to show you His purpose. When we surrender to His plan, we gain everything. peace, forgiveness, open doors, transformation. So here's the call to action. God's dream for you is bigger than you can imagine, and everything flows from knowing Him. Answered prayers, purpose, calling, and peace. My challenge to you is to ask God, God, if you're real, would you show me what Jimmy's talking about? That it's real? So let me pray for you. God, thank you for all those that are watching right now. Man, you know who they are. You know what country they're from. You know what city and town that they live in, all around this great big globe. But God, thank you for the way you have given us the Roman roads of the 21st century, that I'm able to communicate and encourage and share your good news with people all over the world. Those that have gone in, all in with you, and they're going through difficulties and trials, and those that don't know you and they're searching. It's like Bono and his group sing. Uh, they just haven't found what they're looking for, right? They're still searching. And I pray today for some of you that you will simply go to your Creator and just confess to Him. Just receive Jesus. And right now confess, Jesus, you are Lord. I believe you died and rose from the grave for me. And I believe in you today. And I'm going to follow you. And if you just did that, welcome to the family. You're going to see that what I'm talking about, that's been on the outside of you, has now come on the inside of you, and just helping you grow in your new renewed faith and everything that God has planned for you. Have an amazing day. I look forward to connecting again. God bless.